Shalom, shalom. Call Haloyim La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone of teaching with well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. I'm Brother Tazwa. I'm coming at you from the province of Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. This lesson is going to be touching bases on this Edomite regretting his tattoo. You know, you can hear him sobbing and crying and moping in the video. But this Edomite got his whole body tattooed to make himself look like a dragon, you know. And it says how he regrets doing it because he's going out in public and children are crying and scared of him, and people are scared of him. They want to stay far away from him, you know. Now he's in a world of his own. He's lonely, but only if he knew that's what he really looks like in the spirit, you know. And that's what all these Edomites really look like in the spirit, just fucking dragons, man. Okay, just fucking dragons, the whole flock. Let me grab this. In the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him. All right, so this guy's not right. He doesn't think straight or clearly or logically like a normal person would. All right, his thoughts are about evil, about death, about wickedness and destruction. All right. Nevertheless, still subject to the fleshly needs like comfort. Okay, and comfort goes into many things. You get comfort from other people. Okay, you get comfort from your day. You know, something you can do successfully in your day-to-day tasks. You get comfort, you know, from many things. But the major part of comfort is being comforted by another person. All right, and imagine not being able to be comforted anymore by anybody in the world because of how you look. Okay, now this is the same thing that happened to Jake. All right, we were oppressed as a nation, the whole nation. You know, we couldn't go anywhere. We couldn't go in the same bathrooms as these devils. We couldn't sit at the same seats these devils sit in. We couldn't drink from the same water faucets. We had to sit at the back of the bus. All right, we look at a Edomite in the eyes, we get our ass beat. We say something to an Edomite woman, we later on get lynched that night. Okay, get torched in fire and shit. These devils' hatred for us was real. Okay, but now he's seeing how Jake felt, just a little bit. He's feeling a little bit of how Jake felt. Those curses, being a curse when you go in and out. You know, we still have it worse, man. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by faith. All right, so this devil is not. He doesn't. You know, he's not right in the head. He's not right in the spirit. Okay, that's why the scripture labels him the children of wickedness. The Lord labeled him that. The Lord gave him that title because he was created to be the children of wickedness. So when they come forth from the womb, they grow up locking themselves in their room and shit and just meditating on evil things to do. Okay? Matter of fact, grab it. In the book of Psalms 58 and 3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Okay, so let's grab the word estranged. The definition of the word estranged real quick. Let's see. So the definition here on Google says, of a person no longer close or affectionate to someone, alienated. Okay, so like alienated, to be different, to be ostracized, to be put aside. Synonyms, similar words is distance, turn away. Okay, so they turn away at the womb. So, drive or wedge between. Okay, so basically divided from the rest. The wicked are divided from everybody else. They're different from everybody else. Okay, it says, they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. So that spirit is on them. You know, as soon as they be born, that spirit is in them. That same spirit in their in their forelife, that same spirit is in them. They become born speaking lies. Okay, meaning they're just gonna grow up to be a wicked, a devil, man, a deceiver. Okay, and all their goings are gonna be wicked. And if someone's a liar, then you better bet that they're doing all sorts of other wickedness as well. But these Edomites were born this way. They were created to be like this. Okay? Edomite can tell you a smile on your face and say, have a good day. But really, and deep down the whole mind, they're talking about, I hate you, nigga. You know? Edomites, man, I'll be at work. We're working in these Edomite areas. I always tell them, they don't tell me, they don't say, how you doing, sir? None of that, man. Just stay out of trouble, boy. You know? You know, don't get in trouble. Stay out of trouble. You know, what the fuck does that mean, man? You know? So I can't have any pity for this Edomite that got his skin tattooed dark all over, making himself look like a dragon, cut his ears off and shit. I can't pity him because my people have been through the same thing for hundreds of years, man, by these devils. In the time of the Romans, in the time of the Grecians, okay? And now, okay, it has not changed. They do the same thing over and over again, but the Lord said this is the last time. We ain't finna go through this no more with these devils, man. The whole battle, this whole world has been about Jacob versus Esau. And sometimes we get the upper hand, sometimes they get the upper hand. All right? And this is the last time that they will get the upper hand because now their power and their sins have reached into heaven. And now the Lord's going to have to stand up and fight for us. The Lord's going to actually have to come and fight for us. Okay? We cannot overcome this devil anymore by physical means. Okay? That time is over. We need godly intervention, divine intervention. All right? Let's grab this. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 24, a man that hath friends must shew himself friendly. Okay, so this guy ain't got no friends because his appearance ain't even friendly. He doesn't have a welcoming appearance. All right, he's better off going into one of them golf clubs or whatever, and even they probably gonna deny his ass or alienate his ass. Like, dude, what if you look like a fucking demon gorgon? Nobody want to sit there and be talking to a demon or sleeping and wake up next to a demon or doing drugs and look up to see this nigga in their face, you know? But you Edomites treated us with the same disgust, so I cannot pity him, man. You know, we got no pity for any of these Edomites. You niggas gonna pay, okay? And you gonna have that same, man. Like the scriptures say, cursed shall he be in the field, cursed shall he be in the city, okay? We were cursed in the job, wherever we were working at. These devils are picking on us. And in the city, we go to the grocery store, they're making sure we ain't stealing, looking at watching us closely, following us around and shit. Jake be driving an expensive car, got some money or whatever, and then Edomites start questioning him, you know? What did you do to get that car? Whose car is that? Is that even your car? Or Jake get a nice house. You got HOA on Jake's ass, which is just a clusterfuck of Edomites in the neighborhood that's targeting Jake to get them out of the neighborhood. If you watch that show called Them, you'll understand what I'm saying. You know, it's on Amazon Prime. You can go and watch it. Basically, Jake was alienated in a neighborhood. They moved out and moved into a neighborhood full of Edomites. And while the Jake man went to work, he was going through the curses at work. His wife was going through the curses at home. All the other neighboring housewives was attacking her and trying to get her out and trying to, make her break and, doing little petty things to just get her kicked out of her own house or make her move or make her leave. They say once one comes in, they all start coming in and they're going to chase us out of our neighborhood. So we got to get rid of them first. And that's the mentality Esau's always been in. Okay, trying to get rid of Jacob. Scriptures say, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world because Esau was jealous of Jacob. All right. Cain was jealous of Abel. All right. And now here we are, all the way into the modern day time period. Esau's still jealous of us, still killing us. They killing us off bit by bit, man. Jake, nobody hears about the stories when Jake going into a dark alley and gets surrounded by Edomites, or Edomites follow Jake into a dark alley, or Jake get stuck in a sundown town after sundown. I just seen a video the other day where Jake woman was making a video of her in a restaurant crying because the restaurant about to close, but she didn't want to go outside because she in a sundown town, man. These things are very real. These things are very real, man. A man that hath friends must show himself friendly, and there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. All right? The scriptures and the laws say you ain't really supposed to be piercing your skin or getting these tattoos or any of those things, man. You messing up the image of your body. The Lord said we made men to be in our image, which is really the Jake, man. Okay? And Jake, you going around getting all that shit on your body, it makes you... The more you start coat these things in your body, the more unnatural you look. Okay? Deuteronomy 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city, and cursed shalt thou be in the field. All right, so we're going to be cursed in the city and in the field, and that's still going on today. You see it's kind of dying down a little bit, but the evil is still in these devils' hearts. We're still systematically oppressed, or we can't really get out of the holes that we're in. We keep finding ourselves in debt. We keep living paycheck to paycheck. We broke and the bills are past due. Past due bills with empty pockets, threatening to be evicted, threatening to get your lights cut off, or getting your lights cut off, or water cut off, not having enough money to eat for the night or for the week, feed your family, whatever, man. We going through rough trials, man. But this is our punishment. The Lord said it ain't gonna last for long. We have been ostracized. We in a land that is not ours, first and foremost. Second, we're surrounded by the enemy who conquered the land of our Northern Kingdom brothers. We're surrounded by such an enemy, and imagine being the only Jake in a house full of Edomites. How do you think they're gonna treat you? And they're all royalty. You ain't got no job. You ain't got nothing. You're just there, and everything you do depends on borrowing. Is dependent upon borrowing from them. Okay, I can tell you, even in the Jake household, you're gonna be ostracized. But how much more in your enemy's household, man? Where you gotta. Scriptures say, they shall no more be stayed upon them that smote them. Stayed upon him that smote them, okay? So, right now, we're stayed upon him that smote us. Our own enemies. We look to for clothes, for food. Like the scriptures say, we shall serve our enemies in nakedness and in hunger. Okay? And in want of all things. So, whatever we need, we got to come to the devil that was just beating our ass and hanging our grandmas and great-grandpas and our sisters and brothers. We got to go to this devil to get it. No matter how mad or upset we are, how heartbroken we are for what this nigga's done to us, we still got to go to him to get our food, to get our water. We got to pay for our water, right? We got to pay to sleep on the bed that we already paid for, pay for the house that we've already paid for. And it's constant struggles, okay? Constant curses. So this devil fills at least one part of the, at least 1/100th of the curses that we feeling. Let's just say there's 100 curses. He's feeling just 1 out of 100. which is that cursed in the city and in the field, okay, just because of the way he looks, all right? And he can't take it. He breaking down. It would be no surprise if this man commits suicide, okay? Because he is not accepted in society anymore, and it's not like he can reverse that decision, okay? So, yeah, man, there's no pity for you Edomites. All you Edomites gonna feel the same way. We gonna give you niggas bywords and proverbs, just like you gave us bywords and proverbs, man. Okay? If it ain't got no season on it, you know Edomite cooked it. We ain't gonna eat y'all food ever again in the kingdom, man. You know? Y'all know was gonna be in the fields. Alright? You're gonna be in the fucking fields, man. But that's it, man. I truly was also edifying to you. I cannot go out listening to the sincerity. Until next semester, I call HALAL, YAHAWAH, Shalom.